I really love the opening theme for this game. It's pretty solid for starting a stream, if you ask me. Anyway, we are live with Corpse Party for tonight. Once again, it's 8 p.m. PDT every night except for Thursdays. If you want to help, if you want to help support the stream, all you gotta do is retweet the link that I put in chat there. Let people know. There were a few issues last night. In particular, we had summoned an evil spirit, and that evil spirit was the ghost of Comcast Past. So I paid my bills and we're good. The internet's working, and hopefully it'll stay that way. If there are any problems that come with the stream, please let me know, and I'll do my very best to fix them if they happen. But that said, I think we're ready for I guess, a fun stream tonight. Oh hey, Lane, thanks for subscribing. That's a way to start. Whoa. Spiritual report. Witnesses to these brutal attacks. Well, you know, I'm pretty sure a news report wouldn't have that kind of voice starting it off, but hey, a dead body, gentlemen! This game does work with the USPS Vita TV. I had a friend test it out, actually. That's the only reason why I got this game, because I knew it could stream it on the PS Vita TV. Well, no, there's other reasons why I got the game, obviously, but yeah. Also, just a quick reminder, if you happen to have a pair of headphones, I recommend putting it on for the stream. Corpse Party does emulated surround sound, so it's part of the fun. Because when you hear something approaching behind you, you know, maybe you should check. Perfect timing.
早期解明が期待されます。
テレビがついてる。いるんだ、あの。
Alright. I was about to head home into her room and scold her for wasting electricity like that, but was sidetracked when I heard the fax machine accept the call and begin printing. Once the contents had been fully transmitted, I grabbed the printout from the machine and took a look at it. Let's see, a product order sheet? Okay.
公益財団法人 PL 振興者 PL パーフェクトライフかいつの間に公益がついたのほんと天才だこと
I sat down in a chair at my desk and produced the pouch containing the Ever After Stone, or rather, the pouch that was supposed to contain the Ever After Stone. Once I slipped it open and turned it upside down, however, a plain, ordinary marble rolled out instead.
あら、やってくれたわね、岸沼くん。ま、いいか。
I took the red box out of my bag and shuffled through the shattered pieces of rock inside, ultimately finding what I sought, a clump of white, crumpled paper. Carefully unfolding it, I produced another 2 Ever After Stones, virtually identical to the ones now in Ayumi and Yoshiki's possession.
実はもう一組あるのよね。
I slotted the stones together in their proper positions, then sat back down and stared intently at them as they glowed menacingly from my desk.
私もあゆみちゃんたちに無断で天神賞に行くつもりだったから。おあいこだわ。
My phone buzzed, alerting me that I had just received an email. The sender displayed simply read, Let's see. Subject, whereabouts known? Body of message. Book of Shadows is in the Nirvana. Obtain it and you'll be handsomely rewarded. Let's see. Spirit item auctions powered by food. Okay, interesting.
レーグオークションからのメールね。
I guess it would make sense that
誰
there's
が
an
情報
auction
を
for these
吸い
kind
上
of
げてる
things.
のか一度調べてみたいけれど。
Would it really?
なんだ、ブックオブシャドウズは天神賞にあるのね。グッドタイミングよ。こうなれば勝負ね。どうせ今からね。
Honestly, I know nothing about the world of the occult, so maybe there's a black market for selling books of necromancy, for example. The air around me was growing heavier as the stones pumped the room full of unholy energy, just waiting for the magic words to whisk me away. I grinned, then separated them.
そのついでに、あゆみちゃんより先にブックオブシャドウズも手に入れちゃおうかしら。石を見つけた一応の義理を通すためにあんな提案をしたけれど、本当はあの子の手助けなんて必要ないもの。私と彼がいれば十分。あとはあの子がこの石の存在を嗅ぎつける前に。
I clasped my hands together, planted my elbows on the desk, shut my eyes, and rested my chin on my thumbs as I attempted to sort out my next move. A wry grin slowly crept across my face.
私らしくないわね。ここまで一つのことに固執するなんて。あゆみちゃんには悪いけど、黒魔術なんていかがわしいもので人を生き返らせるなんてできるわけないわ。
I rocked back and forth in my chair and let out a long sigh. It had been quite a day.
でも遺品なら持ち帰ってこれる。持ち主の魂を込めて喋る霊具として連れて帰ってくればいいのよ。
I smiled again as I stretched my arms.
親友だったナホちゃんすら霊具に押し込めてコレクションに加える。私ってなんて趣味が悪いのかしら。ゾクゾクするわ。
I contorted my body to get a better view of a picture frame I positioned on the corner of my desk. It was just about the cheapest photo frame money could buy, totally not in keeping with anything else in my room. It housed the very first photo sticker I'd ever taken with Naho and Sayaka. The two of them were smiling and hugging each other, while I was awkwardly standing behind them, looking a little sheepish. It was the first and only time we'd ever gotten our photo taken together. I guess the planets must have aligned just right for us that day. I took the frame in both hands and studied it intently. Then, I don't even know how long, but I noticed that the figures in it were getting kind of blurry. I wanted nothing more than to hear their voices again. I rolled my eyes and realized that my biggest wish was just to talk with them, just one more time. I don't know what came over me, but I just started hugging the frame. No more words, no more movement. I just sat there with my friends. With a start, I separated myself from the photo and clumsily placed the frame back on my desk.
何？勝手にドアを開けないで。
愛ちゃん、久しぶりね。お姉ちゃんね、ちょっと今日は時間ができたから寄ってみたの。元気？あまりないかな。
心配いらないわ。大丈夫だから。それより、来るのはいいけどテレビのつけっぱなしはやめて。霊が集まってくるでしょ。
Wait, will it really?
そっか。ごめんね。お姉ちゃん、家に一人だと寂しくて、ついつけちゃうの。
You know, honestly, that's what I do sometimes. Like, if I need some noise in the background, I would turn on, I don't know, YouTube, for example, for music, or a stream just for background noise, or I pop into the chat, anything.
ちょっと通して。私、喉が。
But, you know, now I know it attracts spirits, so maybe I won't do that anymore.
はい。
With a slightly embarrassed smile, Kuan revealed a glass of barley tea that she'd been hiding behind her back.
相変わらず 気持ち悪いくらい相手の要求を察するのね。
Oh man.
そうかな。喉が渇いてるかなとふと思ったの。
With a smirk, I took the glass from her and chugged the tea. As I drank, I found myself eyeing the white wristwatch on her arm. The softly glowing blue numerals on its display were surprisingly fetching. It was clearly not a cheap watch.
大企業の会長業と教師の二輪をこなすって相変わらずの天才ぶり。すごいわね。
Okay, well now I know.
そんなのじゃないわ。ただみんなに喜んでほしいだけ。
この人は昔から何も変わらない。その天才ぶりが周囲に負担を強いることだってあるというのに。
And on top of all that, my older sister here was also astoundingly sensitive to spiritual energy as well. She certainly didn't leave a lot left for me to specialize in.
会長になってから少し会社の業務も楽になったわ。子供の頃からの夢だった先生にもなれたんだし。
Okay, well I'm starting to see how the relationship works now. One in particular is the shining star. Kwon clasped her hands together in front of her, almost as if in prayer. She wasn't acting, she truly was happy.
そう。ごちそうさま。出かけてくるわ。
I mean, even with the knowledge that I know right now, I'm not sure how I feel about Aiko. I mean, think about it. She's pretty much doomed us to the world of Oakland Elementary School, so I'm not particularly happy about that. A little too happy. I didn't need to feed the beast. With a dismissive gesture, I handed her my glass and began packing my bag. I couldn't stick around any longer.
愛ちゃん、それ何の石なのかな。すごい霊気を感じるよ。
いいでしょ。放っといて。
My sister was better than me in practically everything. I wasn't about to let her horn in on this too. I tried to maintain a cold, tough exterior as I finished gathering my things. Inside, I honestly felt kind of bad, but I couldn't let up.
心配いらないから。また会えるのは半年後くらい。仕事頑張ってね。
ありがとう。
じゃ。
愛ちゃん、お姉ちゃんね、好きな人ができたかも。
I certainly wasn't expecting that. I spun on my heels and looked Kuon straight in the eyes. Her cheeks were rosy red. I'd never seen her this way before.
そう。よかったじゃない。
But I wasn't going to let her pull me in. I continued to be as cold as I could muster of her, speaking short, broken sentences. Finally, without another word, I managed to escape. Kuon and I lived on the 40th floor of a rather high-class apartment building. But Kuon was always busy with her work at the PL Promotions Co. Incorporated, so she spent most nights at company housing instead. That made this apartment more or less single for me. It was all mine. And now, Kuon's working a second job as a teacher too. It's like there was no talent she didn't possess. I called it impressive before, but honestly, it was kind of creepy.
庭さん、
You look like that one guy from... You know what? When I remember, I'll say it. Give me a second.
待たせたかしら、春雪くん。
いや、平気だよ。
Who's that one character with his eyes closed all the time in the horror heat anime?
庭さん、行くんだろ。準備はできてる。さあ始めよう。さやか、生きててくれ。水と食料を持って、今行くからな。
What?
なほちゃんの親友、大上さやかちゃん。モデルもしていたとても可愛い女の子で、ずっとなほちゃんにくっついて、その霊能探偵業をサポートしていた。さやかちゃんにずーっと張り付いて、好き好き言ってたのがこのクラスメートの春雪くん。霊能力のとても高い子だけれど、 よく言えば前向き。平たく言うと、とても残念で、さやかちゃんにも全く相手にされていなかった。
You know, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by this, but I'm guessing that the game's gonna let me control Aiko for the horror sequences. In which case, I'm kind of curious if she'll ever change her tone. Because there's one thing to collect these objects of the occult, and there's another thing to be, I don't know, knee deep in hell itself.
待ってろよさやか
その明るさが失われるのは辛い。春雪くん、私が見てきたわけではないから信憑性はフルではないけれど、
Ah, Koizumi, thank you.
なほちゃんはもう亡くなっていたそうよ。さやかちゃんにしても少し覚悟はしていった方がいいかもしれん。
死んでない。さえのきさんがついてたんだ。彼女が死んでしまうなんて、それはきっとさやかを身を挺して守ってくれたからに違いない。だとしたら無事にさやかを救い出してあげないと、さえのきさんだって浮かばれないじゃないか。
信じたい気持ちはわかるけど、あのさえのきなほでさえ死んでいるのに、普通の人間が生きていられると思う？あんたになんとかできる山じゃないわ。引きなさい、三輪愛子。
水木まがり、気づかれた。さすがに早い。
君は確か転校生の。
涅槃に向かう手段を得たところまでは褒めてあげるわ、三輪愛子。
Okay, so she's a transfer student. Okay, she transferred into the high school. My question is, isn't there a dress code? How can you walk around like that? Not that I'm saying that the fashion industry doesn't allow that. I'm just saying, would the teachers allow that in Japan?
何度も抜け駆けするなと警告してあげたのに。どう？素直にその石を私に譲る気はない？
I mean, I had a dress code in high school. It was the most boring thing in the world.
なんだと？
そうはいかないわ。私にも目的があるわ。
篠崎あゆみの持つ石はあのクソチビパーカーに出し抜かれた。残るはそれだけでしょ。もう外すわけにはいかないの。よこしなさい。殺すわよ。
出し抜かれた。そう、あゆみちゃんはもう天神症に行っているのね。
美月さん、君は。
黙れ、ぶっ殺すぞ。お前たち一般人はこれから起こる運命に身を任せていればいいんだよ。
何を言ってるんだ？
相変わらず先輩に対する口の利き方を知らないわね、あなたは。言っても私はあなたより1学年上よ。ずっと気に入らなかったわ。
殺したい欲ブースト中、もっと煽ってよ。その分残酷な死を与えるわ、愛子先輩。
おあいにくさま。春雪くん、私に捕まって。
Wait, we're going now? Okay, you know, at the very least,
これは
if she's the one holding on to these transfer stones, at least we're not gonna lose them, right?
篠崎よしえの情報を回してやった恩も忘れやがって。金目当て過去のババア。
向こうにはあなたの目的ブックオブシャドウズがあるのよね。見つけたらあなたに高値で売ってあげるわ。
ね
涅槃よ、
What the fuck?
人を迎えよ。
Where'd you... You know what? I'm not even gonna ask that question. I'm just gonna assume that it's an anime. You can pull out whatever behind you. In fact, right now, I could pull out a...
大成功。
Let me see. I think it's not that hard, actually. It's like if you just reach hard enough behind you, then you reach into like a dimensional portal, and bam! That's all we needed. Of course. That's exactly what we needed right now. A way to go in but never come back.
確保マガリちゃんの天才これさえあればいつでも涅槃に行けるわじゃあ今日は帰って一人遊びでもしようっと篠崎あゆみめはずっと走りやがって涅槃生還者はあと誰がいたって確かあのチビもそうだっけちょうどいいやうちの教団のあいつに探らせよう
Well, we're starting off perfectly fine, I hope.
ここが天神所
I guess define perfectly fine. I don't know where the other guy is.
何これ石は
My palm had perfectly straight cut all the way across, practically bisecting my hand. It was bleeding quite a bit, and it hurt like hell. I quickly searched my pockets, but there were no traces of the ever after stones. They were gone.
丹羽さん、俺見たよ。幸せの石はここに来る直前に水木さんの武器にかすめ取られたんだ。
ってことはあの石がないと私たちは帰れないわ永久にここに囚われの身を
そうか。
Maybe? I'm hoping not.
だけどきっと大丈夫よもう一組ある石を持ったあゆみちゃんという子が先にここに来ているはずあの子が帰ってしまう前に合流すれば私たちも帰ることはできるわ
Well, Daryl, you came at the right time. The party's about to begin.
探そう。ここにいるんだよね、さやかは。
ええ相変わらずね春雪くん自分よりも何よりもまず愛する子か暗いわね私のろうそくを使いましょうか
心配ないよ、丹羽さん。火は危ないから。はい。
Haruki pulled a monstrously huge flashlight from his backpack, then shone it up from under his chin, campfire tail style. He started making faces, obviously hoping I'd be amused. But I wasn't.
いいんじゃない
昔からこれするとね、さやかってどんなにへこんでても笑うんだ。その後ボコボコ蹴られるけど。だから持ってきた。まさかこんなに暗いレイジバだなんてね。役に立ってよかったよ。
You know, I'll be quite frank with you, man. You're probably gonna die first.
さやかちゃんもこれだけ愛してくれる幼なじみの男子がいて幸せよね何が嫌なのかしら
ん？
なんでもないわ行きましょう私はなほちゃんの遺品と黒のブックオブシャドウズを見つけに来た春雪くんはさやかちゃんを探すそして元の世界に帰るためにはあゆみちゃんを探さないといけない
Okay.
結構忙しいわね
When traveling in a party of 2 or more, press the R button to swap out your leader. Whoever takes the lead will be more susceptible to incurring damage from traps or hazards, so be sure to keep track of your party's members' HP and switch leaders as necessary. Okay, whatever. Oh man. R, right? Okay, it's R2. Got it. Okay, so you still have the light. Good. Jeez, everything's around here. Is that glass on the floor? Is it? Okay, seems fine. A heinous crime has recently been committed within the walls of a fine institution. Faculty are expected to be questioned about this incident, but please use discretion when answering. Remember, you represent Heavenly Host Elementary. Do not present us in a negative light. Alright. I think the... Anything on this side? Nothing, okay.
Ayumiちゃん、篠崎あゆみちゃん。
さやかさやか出ておいで
Shouldn't we warn him? Like, you know what this place is, right?
それにしても見事なくらいに誰もいないね。
ここへ来る手段は今やあの石しか残っていないから。
I don't know. How about you guys? The last thing I would do would be screaming in this area.
それはいいことだけど、でもそれじゃ誰の助けも得られないじゃないか。さやか、君は一体どこにいるんだ。
すごいすごい。
どこで震えてる。
Oh,
さやか。
Julio42, thanks for subscribing!
なんだ。
どうしたの？
壁がおかしい。なんだこれ。
これは涅槃の侵食？
What does that mean?
気持ち悪いな。なんでここだけ有機的なんだ。
I wonder if they have different HP potentials. I don't actually know yet. Let me see if I miss anything over here.
それにしても驚いたな。水木さんって一体何者なんだろう。庭さんは知らないのかい？
春雪くんなら秘密を守れるかしら。彼女はマルトゥバの墓という
Yo, Rio, how you doing,
魔
man?
術教団をベースにした秘密結社の人間よ。
秘密結社？日本にそんなものが。
フリーメイソンとかイルミナティとか事前の団体と比べてマルトゥバの墓は犯罪行為も厭わない狂った連中だけどね。新知学にグリムワールを競技に取り込んだ体型が特徴だと言われているわ。
そんな子がしれっと俺たちの周りに溶け込んでいるのか。
あなたが知らないだけでそこら中にいろんな人がいるわよ。マルトゥバに限らずね。隣人の素顔なんて本当の意味では知らないでしょ。隣人があなたのことを知らないように。
さやかは俺の全てを知っているけどね。
あなたは200%見せすぎよ。とにかく水木まがりには気をつけて。もう普通のクラスメイトには戻れないわよ。
You know, how do I put this correctly? I have a hard time trusting people like Inumaru. Because to be 100% perfectly honest, feels like you're putting on a show rather than just being honest. It's not natural. Or maybe I'm just being paranoid. Okay. You know, I think the dumbest thing is to separate yourself right now. Let's not do this. In fact, that's actually how a lot of characters died in the previous corpse party. I wonder if collecting these things are going to have some type of gameplay effect. Like, if I get enough of them, maybe it will be beneficial. Although, logically, it wouldn't be. Huh. Okay, well, there's something else in that room. Okay, let's not step into that. Nothing. Okay, whatever. Jeez. Yeah, it's true. I hate everyone that's my friend. Eventually, you'll kill one another. When I invite Tommy and Scott over to my house, I'll make sure they're dead the next day.
まあ、なんて芳醇な悪意。恨みがまし、妬ましい。これを書いた人は相当病んでるわね。
Hey Scott, you want to come over tomorrow? Let's get some food, you know?
この張り紙もいいレグだわ。持って帰ろう。
仁王さん
ルー様、哀れ、最高。
Hi. It would seem the spirit in possession of this particular item didn't much care for my joy at its suffering. A black, shadowy figure emerged from the paper and poised itself to attack us. Cool.
バカね。
You just slapped it? Okay, she's a lot more boss than I thought. This was no problem at all. I quickly slid a talisman out from my plastic card case and slapped it right on the forehead. A sound not unlike that of ricocheting steel echoed through the hallway as the dark presence found itself forcibly banished back into the cursed flyer.
うわ
Yeah, I'm impressed too. That's not my first response.
私たちは襲われる側じゃない。かるがら。
Still brandishing the card case, I struck an anime-style pose and grinned triumphantly.
それよく佐榎木さんがやってた決めポーズじゃないか。
あら。 恥ずかしいわ。ナホちゃんの遺品、レグを早く探さなきゃね。
まさかサエノキさんの霊にも危害を加えたりしないよね。
それは相手次第よ。
In actuality, I was furious over the loss of Naho. I just wasn't letting it show. I wanted to obliterate all the low-level spirits that filled the place with their malice. I wanted revenge. It was personal, and it took everything I had to quell those instincts. Within Heavenly Hosts, malicious entities may chase you down and attack you. If they touch you, your HP will lower and your darkening will increase. Okay, so it does exist in this game. If you're in possession of a talisman, however, the entity will be banished, but do note that each spirit subdued will cost you 1 talisman, so keep a close eye on your stock. Okay, so I can't just kill everything. Okay, so the question is to go over here or to check the right area, which I missed earlier. So I'm gonna, since this probably progresses where we need to go, I'm gonna go towards the right again. Okay, that better not activate when I walk across it again. I'd be really stupid if it did. Nothing over here? Okay. So I'm gonna need a... like a wooden plank, anything. This over here, maybe? Okay. Small magic circles and pagan symbols are drawn on stalls in red paint. The circular portions of this graffiti were all roughly palm-sized.
これは
春雪くん、ダメ。触らない方がいいわ。これは私たちの専門外よ。
あ
The circles drawn on the far wall were much larger and more menacing, and mixed in with them was a child-sized handprint.
この建物想像していたよりも随分と悪魔的だな。
ブックオブシャドウズはどこにあるのかしら。もしかしてあれと関係が。
Okay, so this is about as far as I can go. So I come back here when I get a wooden plank that lets me go south. Until then, not so much. Oh, thanks for hosting, man. Alright, let's get going. Okay, please don't activate. Okay, good. I say let's go down first. Actually, hang on. Yeah, down first. Strangulation by a friend gone mad. Cool. Friends are definitely friends forever, I guess, in this place. Okay. Check a little higher, I guess. Blocked off? Yeah, makes sense. What the hell? It's a pixelated white line. Actually, you know what? How hard is that to see without the light? Decently difficult, actually. Touching a wire trap will trip it, significantly lowering your lead character's HP. You can break the wire without tripping it, however, by standing in front of it and pressing the X button. This will cut it permanently and remove it from play. You can kind of see it without the light, but for sure... Gotta be careful. What, can I talk to you? Can I slap you in the face? Wow, what a hater. Glass, yeah. Another line? Jeez. Ah, perfect. Okay, well, you know, if you die from this, I don't mind. Okay, never mind. Suddenly you pulled out a ghost. Anything in here? Burned to death after being set on fire. Desperately search for water till the end. Okay, I don't see any live wires around here. You know, there are... I'm gonna just grab this first. Okay, we're gonna switch in case a ghost pops out. I'm gonna slap it in the face if it does. Okay. This one. This one. This one. Okay, all the same way. Should probably sit in a comfortable position for this game. It's not good to be tense the entire game. Okay, I gotta hug this wall. There we go. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Okay, nothing. How hard? Wow, you can't You can't see that without the light. Holy shit. Consumed unknown substance to stave off hunger. Poisons itself. Well, yeah, I guess I can understand. Okay, so there's here and above. Okay, so something must be around this area. Mainly because there's a hiding spot. Okay.
Piano の音？
音楽室が近いのかな。
下の階から聞こえるようだけど、降りてみましょうか。
Just oh wow, holy shit. There's actually an angle where you can't see even the light. See? There's an angle where you can't see the piano wire. Okay, well, I'll just remember it's there. Also, music room? I don't recall a music room. And it said below, didn't it? Okay, I'm going to assume this forces me to go down anyway. Or not, okay. What the hell is this? Can I go? I'm assuming, can I go down here? Yeah, of course. Jeez, the stamina in this game is ridiculous. Okay, so if she's tired, there's a tremendous spiritual presence at the bottom of the staircase. Countless souls are silently screaming in agony and despair. It would be best not to. Okay, yeah, I agree. So if I get tired and I switch characters, do I regain stamina? Nope, it's the same stamina bar. Wow, workout Akko. I'm assuming upstairs there's nothing as well.
Shishu? いや、これはもっと直接的な腐敗臭だね。
Actually, I didn't skip the name tag. I think
後からついてき
it
て
just straight up didn't tell me how she died.
お願いするよ。どうしたの？
なんだこれは。やはり人の遺体があるけど。
Oh, okay, my bad.
ひどいよね。ずいぶん腐敗している。
これも呪術的だね。まるで誰かが何かの儀式のためにこの亡骸を使ったような。
行きましょう。吐きそうだわ。
うん。
Does it have a name tag? Okay, we haven't gone downstairs to check the piano room yet. I guess we should go there first, besides... Because clearly going up here is going to continue the story, is my guess. Ooh, tired. Oh man, you can't even really cheat the stamina system when she's exhausted either. You only do it when she's in an exhausted state. So like this, for example, and I can kind of just mash it and slowly get past things. I don't know how long it takes until she gets tired then, if I do it this method. She's still tired. Oh boy. This is gonna be great for chase scenes. Okay, well, I skipped it. Sorry, guys. A lot of tags you can only get by clicking a second time. For reals? I'll double check again. Okay, but probably got it already. Oh, okay, you know what? I'll tell you how she died, okay? Her stomach ruptured when she ate really bad KFC. And it said also on her name tag that she was an employee at Wingstop. There we go. See, I told you the truth. It's a pretty dangerous place here. You can't just eat random fried chicken on the floor. Downstairs, right. Okay, down here. I mean, if you look at it, these walls of these pulsating organs, those are actually ugh, jeez, that's kind of disgusting. Does it come from here? Okay, I'm going to assume there's going to be a chase sequence very soon. In which case, the safest place to go is upstairs into that hiding spot, I think.
Sayaka? いるかい？俺だよ。犬丸だよ。
Looks like your everyday piano.
おかしいな。誰が弾いていたんだろう。誰かいるのか？さやか？
見て、春雪くん。ベートーベン。
気持ち悪いな。
Use skill and exorcism to fight spirits and effort to stop friends darkening, but fell in battle. Okay. What, you just walk over it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't do that.
やっぱり誰か喋ってる？
Wow, we just want to play some Beethoven. Why not?
危ない。庭さん、ありがとう。庭さん、後ろだ。
Hey.
何なんだこの部屋は。
部屋というより校舎全体ね。悪意に満ちている。ここにはさやかちゃんはいないようね。出ましょう。
Okay, I'll just look a little bit more around this room and see if there's anything. Did we check that body already? Well, something's going wrong. Praise to the statue? Alright, get on your knees, I guess. Or don't you just hold on to it? I guess that's how it works. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I remember there was a piano wire here, so let's not trip it. There's another one over there too.
What どうしたの庭さん。
今声が気のせいかしら。
どんな金銭感覚なのかしら。呆れれば愛子。
In that room? Okay. Any other ones? Okay. Oh, how close have to be? Do I slap it? Okay, I did. What the hell?
なんだこの数字は。
0時波ね。誰かの思いが語りかけている。
ぽいでこない
さやか？
え？
さやかさん、ほら。
こないでこいで
そうかしら。
どうしてわからないんだ。さやか？さやか？
Well, technically you know its number. You can text her back.
さやか、何を伝えようとしているんだ。今どこだい？助けに行くよ。待ってろ。
春之くん、待ちなさい。
Probably not a good idea. Okay. Do I want to risk this? There's like, you know, flesh all over the floor. Yeah, sure, why not? Curiosity killed the cat. Sounds good to me. Do I want to separate and check that door right now? Probably not. Hang on. Oh, but what the hell is this place? What a mess.
さやか。さやか、そこにいるのか。さやか。今行くぞ。
What the hell are you doing?
春之くん、止まって。
なんだよ、さっきから。
これは罠かもしれない。
バカな。
It's ridiculous for this to be a trap.
さっきのひどいトラップを見たでしょ。この学校は明確に人殺しの意思を持っているわ。
Let me look around for piano wire, and then I'll try to help you, okay? Give me a second. Whoa! Look at this mess! Okay, there's nothing valuable here, clearly. Well, you know, Sayaka could actually speak. So how about we just ask her a few questions before we open that door? Sounds good to me, right? Wow. Man, that's actually kind of trippy. How are we gonna do this? So I think the correct way to do this is to grab a stick and slowly open the door while pushing dangerous objects away.
さやか。
Please don't
New
just,
data?
please don't just walk forward. I mean, what are the chances that's not a ghost? Sounds fine to me. Sounds perfectly fine to me. Sounds like a pretty bad case of indigestion, which explains all the red in the wall. A really bad case. Well. What? I didn't even press a button! Interesting. So in this game, choices are timed. And if you don't choose quickly enough, it just auto chooses for you. I didn't press a single thing, I promise.
さやかなんだよこれうわー
Cool. I mean, that's one way to die. By a gigantic floating fish with lips. You know, that's probably the most creative way to die. That's the last thing I suspected. I was suspecting it, I don't know, an angry ghost. The floor to collapse under him. Anything at all except for a floating fish with lips.
どうしよう。
Okay. So, now that I know, those decisions are timed. So I gotta make the decision on my own, without any chat help.
私
私帰りたい。
首を狙おうよ。
You know, we fell for that once. We're not gonna fall for it again.
さやかちゃん
Are you serious? Didn't you just watch what happened? I looked down at my feet and found blood pooling between my legs. I was bleeding from the groin? It was coming out so fast. It was like a fountain? It was getting more and more severe by the second. Soon, I was practically wading in a pool of my own blood. You know, the last thing I thought was to bring a tampon. A chunk of reddish black flesh fell out next, landing with a mightier splash. Then a red one, an orange one, a white one, a black one. You were pregnant?
これは内臓だ
Ah, yes. Well, I mean, it was one or the other, right? I could feel another pool of blood welling up in the back of my throat now. My vision went in both directions, as if my head were split down the middle and opened up like a cedar cap. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to imagine this looks kind of wrong. And this would be? Nothing to do with a fish. Okay. I'll keep in mind not to check everything I can think of. Yeah, I guess that's fair. You know, to be curious about everything is probably gonna lead to my death. So I gotta choose wisely. Where am I now? Ah, same place. Perfectly timed. What is the skip function in this game? I'm gonna assume it's start. Nope, it isn't. That ain't gonna work either. Select. Triangle. Circle. Oh, there is.
今声が
It's holding R2, I think? Okay, so I'm gonna check this room before checking the fish and see how that goes.
なほちゃんいるの？
愛子、情報をちょうだい。
仁王さんどうしたんだ？
Yeah, maybe this is all coming from your own head, and he doesn't hear anything.
あなたには聞こえない。
何がさ？
愛子、愛子、愛子、愛子。
Okay, there's a shining object in the middle of a room where ghosts are saying my name. Clearly nothing bad can happen. What is my darkening right now? Can't even tell. Maybe it's by the portraits. Like if there is a shadow around the portrait, you would know. Okay. Not a soul to be found. The room was empty, despite the voice I'd heard. A voice I knew exceptionally well. It was lunchtime at Polonia Academy High School. Lemon bread in hand, I'd sought out Naho, who'd either already finished her lunch or simply wasn't planning to eat, instead using her time to catch up on some reading.
なほちゃん先日売った天神症の情報どうだった？
Naho put down her book and looked up at me. She was smiling from ear to ear.
上々よ。廃墟だった吉江の家に幻覚の家が現れた。その調査に成功したわ。死後の世界へ飛ぶ方法が手に入った。これはすごいことよ。響先生もすごく喜んでくれたの。
あら、よかったわね。
ありがとう愛子。なんだか幸せな未来が見えてきたわ。
珍しいわね。あなたが私にお礼を言ってくれるなんて。
Whoa. Where am I? It's like I'm in an alternate universe. First I was in the Course Party game, now I'm in Persona.
霊は人間の感情の特に弱っている部分を攻撃してくる。私の記憶を勝手に再生したのね。残念ね。低級霊のいたずらごときに動揺などするものですか。霊なんかより圧倒的に生きてる人間の方が強いの。常識以前よ。
I put on a good show, but couldn't change the expression on my face into anything but a frown. Anyone looking closely would have been able to see through it with almost no effort. And that is a what? Okay. Well, I've checked this area already. So I say If any of these objects hit me and increase my darkening, I'll use that later. AKA, it's like I have a full health bar right now. Don't just grab the item right away. Absorbed by mutated floor flesh. Awesome. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe it's an item you put into your stock, though, in which case it doesn't just heal you the moment you touch it. I think it does, though, because it said if I wanted to heal myself. So how do I get over there? Is it past the mutating flesh, or is it something I crawl under? Okay, hang on. Something over here. Okay.
これは
貸してみて。田口さん、なほちゃんの家にいたカメラマン。
見てみよう。何か映っているかもしれない。ファイルが一つしか入ってないな。
Harayuki started playback on the footage from the camera. It began immediately with a door creaking open, leading into a small room with a distinctly Japanese flair to its decor.
ここは用務員室か。
Taguchi jumped back and fell with a painful sounding thump. The camera was now slowly and cautiously being moved closer and closer to a sliding door in the back half of the room.
ここか。誰かいるのか。
The camera caught a little bit of Taguchi bracing himself as he hesitantly slid the door open. He then stuck the camera inside as he himself began to survey the contents of his closet, quickly discovering
なほちゃん。先生。
two bodies stacked on top of one another. One was Professor Kibiki and the other was Naho. They were full-on skeletons at this point, identifiable only by their clothes. And that's where the footage stopped. Perhaps the camera had run out of batteries, though it worked just fine for us.
なんてことなの。
さえのきさんの冷たい魂の温度を感じる。本当に亡くなったのか。嘘だろ。どうしてこんなことに。この間までみんなで大騒ぎして笑ってたじゃないか。
春雪くん、私たちに今できること、しなきゃいけないことは漫然と悲しむこと。
いや、信じることだ。
そうね、さやかちゃんの生命力を。
No, we technically already saw that.
春雪くんを知ったしながら、私自身も心が乱れて収まらなかった。めまいがする、心臓が痛い。これは何なの。
Okay. Okay, seems fine on the darkening, which means I can save that item in case a really, really bad scenario happens. And I can run back to this if I need it. Okay, I'm gonna avoid the left for now, because I'm assuming that's actually not profitable for me. Let's try up. Okay, you know what? Run until you get exhausted, because we know there's nothing up here just yet. Then we can rest for a bit, and then we're good. Check this already, right? Yeah, okay. Jeez.
うわー耳が
って音吹き抜けに反響して殺人的だ。
耳に指入れてもダメだ。鼓膜が痛い。よく聞こえないよ。
私も死ぬかと思った。
でかい音とか苦手なんだよ。勘弁してほしいな。
春雪くん、雷とか雷の苦手だものね。
それは。
It just blocks off? Wow, okay, then where do I go? Did I grab an item that I didn't remember? I grabbed the camera, yeah. Do I go back to the fish with lips and try to stop him this time? This is chapter 2. Wait, can I go downstairs now? Let me see. Nope. Okay, I can only think of one place then. Okay, so I just have to react fast enough to make the decision before the game auto-chooses for me. That's really about it. This door is closed, right? It is, okay. Okay, so instead of just slapping you in the face, I'm going to say the talisman instead. What? I didn't do that! Oh. Okay, somehow I backhand you as I ran away.
0時そうかしら。
どうしてわからない。さやかさやか
Jeez.
春雪くんと
なんだよさ
これは
バカな
さっきの
You know, is there anything to the left? It's blocked out, okay.
ほら聞こえるじゃないか。あれはさやかの声だ。さやか
Don't worry. She's fine. Okay.
話してくれ。
You know, you deserve that, I'll be honest. Okay, look, buddy. There was nothing you could do. She was already dead. I'm pretty sure I have no words of comfort right now. I'm sorry, man.
さやかさやかうわ
なんてことが
いけ離れろから
軽く考えていたわ友達の死をこれ現実なの春雪くんさやかちゃんは残念だけれどこうなったら私たちの安全の確保が優先事項よ篠崎あゆみちゃんを探しましょうさやかちゃんはせめて何かを形見として現世に連れ帰ってあげましょう
せいじゃないのか。君のせいじゃないのか。残念だけれど形見だってふざけているのか。君には感情がないのか。天神小学校ねはこんなろくでもない情報をサイロキさんに吹き込んで、知っていただろうさやかの性格を。霊能探偵って楽しそうにコンビを組んでたんだ。この子にまで影響を及ぼすってなんでそこまでイメージできない。
私は情報やプライドを持って商売をしているわ。情報の使い方は受け取る側次第でしょ。ごめん。
You know, I always knew you were a vampire in disguise.
君のせいだ。絶対に許さない。
告か。これはいいね。霊能力の高い人間が告化するとこうなるの。春之君の守護霊が暴走してる。
What the f- can press X to dodge? It works? The cursed flyer I had taken from the wall was actually laughing at me? That's perhaps the most menacing Neandroid I've ever seen in my life. He's staring into my eyes directly, telling me that my fate in Heavenly Host High School is to die terribly alone. You know, there was a time when I didn't really like you, Aiko. And now I just feel bad for you. So if there's anything that I can do for you right now, it's that I hope you can survive. And with that, my consciousness faded. Wow. Who's next to the cutting board, I guess?